Former President Donald Trump faced off in court against Michael Cohen, his former attorney.
They walked into a courtroom in Lower Manhattan after not seeing each other in 5 years, and Cohen took the stand against his former boss. CBS 2's Alice Gaynor was in the courtroom. Alice.
Well, it was a packed courtroom. Both the former president and his son, Eric Trump, were here voluntarily. They're both defendants, but neither were required to be here today. It was the moment everyone was waiting for. Michael Cohen entered the courtroom, but his former boss did not turn around and acknowledge him. Several times from the stand, Michael Cohen did look at Mr. Trump. At times, Mr. Trump and his son, Eric, shook their heads during Cohen's testimony. At one point, the former president tossed up his hands in the air. Cohen was supposed to testify last week, but due to an unspecified health issue, that was delayed until today.
At the reunion,
Michael Cohen came face to face with his former boss Tuesday. Cohen, a former personal attorney to former President Donald Trump, served time in prison for tax evasion, campaign finance violations, and lying to Congress. He began his testimony Tuesday telling the court he was employed by Trump when those crimes were committed, and though some involved Cohen's personal finances, Cohen said he lied to Congress in 2017 for Trump's benefit. In 2019, Cohen testified to Congress that Trump lied about his wealth on loan, insurance, and tax documents. That testimony is what led to the AG's investigation and a separate criminal case.
we're not worried at all about his testimony.
Cohen told the court that when it came to statements of financial condition, he was asked by Trump, quote, to increase the total assets based upon a number that he arbitrarily elected. Cohen said, along with Alan Weisselberg, the former Trump Organization CFO and a defendant in this case, they both would, quote, reverse engineer the various different asset classes, increase those assets in order to achieve the number that Mr. Trump had tasked us. The state alleges this was done to inflate Trump's wealth in order to get more favorable loan terms. Trump has said his assets were actually undervalued. Judge Arthur Engoron already found the defendants liable for fraud. What's left to decide during this trial, other allegations that include falsification of records, conspiracy, and insurance fraud.
This is not about Donald Trump versus Michael Cohen or Michael Cohen versus Donald Trump. This is about accountability, plain and simple.
Cross-examination of Cohen did begin late this afternoon. It will continue tomorrow. A reminder, this is a civil trial, not a criminal case, so no one is facing any jail time. The AG's lawsuit seeks $250 million in damages and also sanctions that would limit the Trump's ability to do business here in the state of New York. Live in Lower Manhattan, Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
All right, Alice, thanks very much.